that sort of stuff.
Hi, I'm Cam from Cam Says World, and I'm here with Jodie from Bokashi Ninja.
Hi Cam, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me along today. I'm looking forward to talking to everybody about Bokashi Ninja. And I believe you've got some questions for me.
Yes.
Over to you.
What does Bokashi mean?
Good question. Bokashi is actually a Japanese word and it means fermenting food waste. So it's that simple. So what actually happens in the Bokashi Ninja bucket is, rather than composting, like traditional composting, this actually ferments the food waste. So we use the spray, the microorganism spray, and that ferments the food waste. So that is actually what Bokashi means.
How will Bokashi Ninja save the world?
Well, I think the first thing is that Bokashi, by using a Bokashi Ninja, you're not putting all of your food waste into plastic bags and sending it out to landfill. So Australians send about 5 million tonnes of food waste to landfill each year, which is just crazy, isn't it? So if we're using the Bokashi Ninja in our kitchens, we're eliminating all that food waste going out to landfill. So that's the first thing. And secondly, the food waste the food matter that we create is actually turning into soil enriching matter and Bokashi juice for our plants. So we're turning what's potentially food waste going to landfill, we're turning that into really good fermented matter and good stuff for the gardens.
What made you start Bokashi?
Well, I've been in advertising for about 20 or 30 years. I've had my business here on the Sunshine Coast for 15 years with my business partner Shari, and I think I was just tired of staring at the screen all day, all that beautiful blue sky, and I just was behind my computer all day. So we were both looking for something that was rewarding for us and something to get us out and be able to make a difference. So we find that Bokashi Ninja is something that we love to encourage people to do to really make a difference to our planet.
What do you like about Bokashi?
Well, as I said, I really love the fact that it makes a really big difference to the planet, to our environment. We're reducing our plastic bag use, our single plastic bag use, and we're turning rotting food waste into something good. So I really think that Bokashi Ninja is something that we should all be looking at doing to be making a difference just from the comfort of our kitchen, because that's the good thing too. We don't have to run in and out to composting bins outside or that sort of thing, or running to the bin every night to empty out the smelly bin. This is something we can do right in the comfort of our own kitchen.
That's all my questions.
That's all your questions. Well done. I've got a couple for you. So I happen to know that you've started Bokashi in your home with your family. How's it going?
Good.
That's good. That's good. And what's your favourite part about Bokashi?
The hammering down the spraying.
The mashing and the spraying. So what happens as you put the food waste into the Bokashi, you layer it up. Each time you use the masher, don't you? And you mash the food waste down. It just takes any air out. And then you spray with the natural microorganism spray, and that's what ferments the food. That's the best part, isn't it? So it's important to get the right level of spray onto the food. So just a little tip that if you're just putting, say, a banana skin in, you just give, say, 3 sprays. But if you're using coffee grounds or leftovers, anything with a little bit of meat or something like that in it, just give it that extra spray. So you're in charge of that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good one. Now, I know that you're really keen on saving the world, hence Can Saves the World. What other things do you do to help save the planet? You've got your straw, you've got your reusable straws, yeah, and I bet Mum's got usable coffee cups, hey? I think that's the important thing, and that's what Bokashi Ninja put out there too, is that it's important to be responsible, have a little think. We're not all perfect, but it's great to be able to just do all those little things that make a big difference, so that we're not sending so much out to landfill. Hey, that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
And you've got a dog as well, so I guess mostly you'd be putting fruit and veggie scraps and that sort of thing in your Bokashi. With Bokashi, compared to composting, you normally can only put your fruit and veggie scraps in, but with the Bokashi Ninja, as I said, you can put some meat scraps, raw and cooked meats, You can put coffee grounds, tea bags, eggshells, citrus, all of that sort of thing. So you can put a lot more into the Bokashi Ninja than you can in normal composting. And it's just so convenient because you're doing it right from the comfort of your own kitchen, aren't you? Yep. Now, one other question I wanted to ask you is, are you going to be in charge of watering the plants each time as you're tapping out the Bokashi? Has Mum lined you up for that?
Well, probably not. Probably a question from Mum.
Is Mum in charge of the garden, is she?
Pretty much.
So with the Bokashi juice, that is the amazing byproduct that comes from Bokashi. And every 3 to 5 days, by putting your food waste into the Bokashi, you can tap the Bokashi juice out. You dilute it in water, 2 teaspoons to 1 litre of water, and you just put that around on your plants. So I do that once a week, and my plants look incredible. They're nice and green and shiny, all natural. And that's the best thing, you know. And the thing is, you don't have to go and buy fertiliser anymore for your plants. This is free. You're making it yourself.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Cam. Thanks for having me along today. And thanks for the opportunity to talk about Bokashi Ninja to your friends.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Well done.